here until the day that we pass from this earth. We appreciate all the support. We have our booth over here, so stop by and see us if you need Red Friday shirts. And we also have one of my favorite designs, the true meaning of Memorial Day, because often that day is turned into and forgotten that it's just all about parties and day off and picnics. So stop by and see us. Behind us, we have the silent auction. Guys, there's some gifts up here. Y'all got to go see that clock. You got to go see that clock and put a bid in. Now, look, come on now.
Big shout out for Dan and Elizabeth Aldhouse.
Dan and Elizabeth Aldhouse. Woo! Give them a big shout, guys. All right, next up, I'm going to introduce Cover 6 K9.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ed Core, president of Cover 6 K9s. This is my beautiful wife, Megan. She's also the secretary of Cover 6. And this is Johnny Cash, which is my main trainer, Bob Fink's service K9. Johnny's been around for years with us, free of charge. And how we do this is we take in donations, we do fundraising, we come out to events like this. Rhonda's been wonderful with inviting us out every year, and our sale of our shirts and our merchandise. So also we're doing a 50-50 today. Go see the girls and the men over at the table, and we'd love to talk to you if you guys need to come into our program. Thank you.
Thanks, Ed. Appreciate it. What a wonderful organization. These guys constantly give back and make sure that veterans that need service animals are taken care of. And let's say that is no cost to the veteran. So dig deep in your pockets today, guys. Get over there and buy some tickets and help out a great cause. The vendors that we have here today, the other organizations that we have, Vietnam Veterans of America, they're here. The Gold Star Memorial and Peace Garden with Sher Condor. The Poppy Table with Shiloh Legion Ladies Auxiliary, and they are serving food. The most important part, food. Okay, we also have Wreaths Across America, Gold Star Mom, Joan Snyder. And we have Gold Star Mothers, oh, that's down the road here. But we also have our Gold Star Moms. We have representation from the Central Dauphin football team. Guys, if you've never seen their program or heard about their program, we got involved with that quite a few 9 years ago. This has been going on, and this is all thanks to Suzanne Schaefer. Her mission. Suzanne is a Gold Star mom. She lost her son, Billy. So these young men and the program that they have up there, I'm telling you, if every school could model this in the community service that these guys do and giving back, it's just amazing. They're here representing the shirts you see. They have a soldier, and when they play their game, their soldier's name is the name that is called out when these jokers make a play, whether it's a touchdown, it's a tackle, it's whatever. So these guys are really good. Thank you guys so much for all you guys do in giving back. And we look forward to really hanging out with you guys coming up in September, right?
September 8th, if that's the Friday.
Okay, September 8th. Central Dauphin High School. If you've never been to that game and watched that to see how proud that these young players are, I mean, they give it their all. And it's a phenomenal program that they have been running up there. So please, please lend your support to these guys and that whole entire team.
Veterans with proper ID get in free for the game.
Veterans with proper ID can get in free to the game up there. You don't want to miss it.
Hello, my name is Rhonda. I'm gonna, it'll probably take 10:30, 10:35, so if you're just patient, we have a couple honoring ceremonies that we want to do, so, and then you have the rest of the day by yourself.
Good morning, my name is Cher Condor. I am the proud mother of Specialist Martin Condor, who was killed in Iraq in 2004. So in his memory and in memory of all of the fallen, we have created what we call the Veterans Memorial Gold Star Healing and Peace Garden. It is located in Memorial Park in York, and it's free anytime, anywhere. Please take a walk through the Walk of the Intrepid and experience the different colors that represent core values. The red room is for courage, orange for duty and service, yellow for remembrance, green for healing, blue for fidelity, purple for valor, and we don't want to keep going in a circle all the time. So all of these are connected to the center where the fountain of life is planted in white for honor. So we want to invite you all to come out there. There's a 5K run, 7 o'clock on Memorial Day, and then the county will do its annual wreath-laying ceremony at 11 o'clock at the Gold Star Garden. Also coming up, a little thing that will honor Gold Star Mothers is the placement of the POW, American Gold Star Mother Chair event, which will be at the York Revolution Stadium on next Tuesday, the 23rd at 5 o'clock. So you want to get a little early and then catch the show. And now I'd like Jaden Martin Condor to come up to the tent, please. We need you up here, Jaden Condor, wherever you are, come up, please. Thank you.
Good morning. My name's Beverly Faircloth. My son Jonathan, Corporal Jonathan Dean Faircloth, Marine, was killed in a helicopter accident on March the 29th, 2011. We called him Johnny Boy. It's been a while now, and it still hurts. But we come out here today and we honor all of our Marines and our servicemen, and we're grateful. We're grateful for them, their service, and all of you too who have given your lives and your time, your honor, everything for our country. We are very, very grateful.
Hi, my name is Barb Bernard, and I'm the mother of Sergeant First Class Brent Adams, who was killed in Ramadi, Iraq on 2005. He had actually taken the place of one of his men that day when he was killed. And I want to thank every single veteran here for your service, especially the Vietnam veterans, because if it wouldn't be for them, our sons and daughters would not be treated the way they are today, because they said never again. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Joan Snyder. I am the mother of Marine Sergeant Christopher Wrinkle. He was killed in Afghanistan along with his military working dog, Staff Sergeant Tosca. Okay, and to honor him, our family, Team Wrinkle, is a proud supporter and does the local Wreaths Across America here in York County. And our goal this year is to place at least 5,000 wreaths on Susquehanna Memorial Gardens and the surrounding cemeteries in the county. If you could help us, come see our table. We can give you information, but we really appreciate that. One of the mission of Wreaths Across America is to remember, honor, and teach. And the best way to remember and honor is to say their name, because a person dies twice. They die once when they take their last breath. They die the second time when their name is no longer said.
Good morning. I'm the mother of Specialist Zachary Klauser. He was born and raised here in York County, Dover, Pennsylvania, graduated in 2005, and immediately went into the service. When he graduated boot camp, he knew that he was signing up for a rapid deployment unit and was stationed in Germany. He deployed to Iraq in 2006, August 6th, which was his 19th birthday. Unfortunately, he died 3 weeks short of being in Iraq for a year. I'm lost for words. since his death, I died for the first year until I decided that my son only gave up because he had to. I'm not going to give up. So I continue to go. I continue to fight the fight, health or, in health or out of health, whatever. We have the Red Friday shirts. We have This Is What Memorial Day is All About shirts. We have some Vietnam shirts over there. Everything benefits the Specialist Zachary Klauser Foundation, and this is what we do to raise money so that we can give back to our local veterans that so badly need the help. So come over to the table and visit, talk. We like to talk about Zach because, like Joan said, if you don't mention their names, they're going to die again, and I will not have that.
Good morning. First and foremost, to all of our veterans here today, thank you so much for your service and your family's sacrifice. To our Vietnam veterans, welcome home. And you will get lots of Gold Star Mother hugs today because you didn't have them so many years ago. But you are not forgotten, and we do appreciate everything you did for us. My son was OS2 William Billy Trapnell the Fourth. He was United States Coast Guard when he fell in Sector Boston, and he was also an Army veteran serving 2 tours in Iraq, Afghanistan, and the Persian Gulf. He had a bigger-than-life personality, hence the football game, because now all of us have had the privilege and honor to have 80 new sons every single year, and these young men truly bring us joy in the memory of our fallen children. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Maureen Fromm. My son, Friedrich Fritz Fromm, went down in an Army training accident at Fort Benning. He had gotten through college and didn't make it through a year of active duty, even though he was in the Army during college. But his brother was at the Air Force Academy at the time and has just retired as a colonel. And the third son said, I'm going to follow him, and he was a senior in high school and joined the Army and was the first unit into Desert Storm. So after 30 years now, they're retired and out. And I thought, okay, but now I have 3 grandsons in. So the one is, well, 2 of them are Army, the older, and now the third one is a senior and graduates next week from Kennerdale High School and then leaves for the Marines. So the beat goes on. And I'm very proud of them. And my heart is just with all our servicemen. There's just, just can't say enough, can't do enough. But I just keep hoping that there's opportunities to do more for them. And I just love them all.
Thank you, ladies. My name is Rhonda Grove, as you all know. My son was Airman First Class Trent Grove. He served overseas, came back in October, and was killed December in a car crash. Was killed in December in a car crash. The show started out the first year, by honoring all Gold Star Mother children. And my husband was a big car buff. He's the one that did this before I did this. But his wish was always to do a car show, and then he got sick with cancer, so he could never do a car show. So a few years after he passed, I decided, I can do this. I can do this for Bobby Grove, and I can do this for Trent, and I can do this for all Gold Star families. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be here amongst all you veterans. Like the mother said, thank you all for your service. Your service is not forgotten ever with us, and we do appreciate you. We hope you enjoy the day. That's what it's all about. It's all about our veterans. But thank you very much.
Rhonda asked me to do a special presentation for her this year because we usually think of a Gold Star Mother that has gone above and beyond in her service. So this year we chose an individual who, through her own loss, through her own sacrifice that her and her family had, did not focus on herself. It wasn't about her. It was about honoring and remembering for a lifetime all of our children through the Memorial Gold Star Peace Garden. Cher Condor, could you please come forward? Cher does not ever allow the light to go on herself, and she's always working to take and make sure that we're okay. True story, I lost my son in 2013. I had no idea what the Gold Star journey was going to be. I met Cher after Barb, who was the national president for American Gold Star Mothers at the time, invited me to one of the meetings. This woman took me by the hand with all my Gold Star sisters that are here today and invited me down to the wall. Little did I know that Billy's name she chose to put in the room called Valor. As a law enforcement family, Valor is huge in the law enforcement community. We found out 3 days after we lost our son, he was accepted to the 82nd class of the Massachusetts State Police Academy. And these things that occur in our lives as Gold Star families are not by accident. People are put in our paths, and we say it all the time, by our angel children above and the help of God's hand. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make up these wonderful kids who I would challenge any of you to go find anywhere else. They put service before self. Cher is a great role model for our Central Dauphin sons because she is service first. Cher, on behalf of the car show today, your Gold Star Sisters family and your military family here, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for not only your sacrifice and your families, but for the love that you show to every single person on your garden and in all the volunteer work you do. You are a role model for these young men, and we thank you for that. God bless you.
One thing that she didn't say, there's a name on this, Dustin.
Sorry.
The lady at Giant, when I went in and ordered these flowers, I told her I wanted yellow for remembrance and white for the purity of our children. She made this arrangement. She started to cry. I didn't know why she was crying. She said her boyfriend died. He killed himself a few years back. He was suffering with PTSD. So, Cover 6 Canine, what you guys do, what the VVA does, what all of our, Reads Across America share, what you all do, we just can't say enough. We have one more honoree service, and then I'll let you get back to the car show. Thank you, Cher. Okay, just bear with me. The American flag is one of the most important symbols of the United States. For many, it symbolizes respect, honor, and freedom. And for others, the flag represents reflection, courage, and sorrow. A veteran signs that dotted line up to including their lives. They go off to war to ensure our freedom and to protect our way of life. They are heroes to us, but to them, they're just normal people. Today, this Armed Forces Day, we would like to thank each and every service member, a Vietnam veteran, knee-deep in mud, flooded rice paddies, days upon days of rain. The 120 to 130 degree heat was overbearing. Sometimes the combat took our minds off of the conditions we were dealing with. This is the words from a veteran's mouth. For us, it was 6 o'clock news. For them, it was reality. We watched children play. They watched children die. We learned of life. They learned of death. We served dinner. They served our country. Our passion was success. Theirs was survival. We forget. They can't. I served my country proudly from 1970 to 1971 and would do it all over again. Signed, a Vietnam combat veteran fighting Agent Orange.
This veteran is here with us today. We can never, ever show gratitude and our thanks and our love to any of our veterans. Take a walk with me. To any of our veterans who have served. If we remember when the Vietnam veterans came home, they were not respected like our folks have been in more recent combats. Yet, their service and sacrifice was enormous, and is with most of them even today. Today, we have the honor and privilege to recognize one of our Vietnam veterans who is fighting Agent Orange, which is a very debilitating and difficult disease from his service so many years ago. Rhonda is going to be presenting a flag that flew over our state capitol from Scott Perry on National Vietnam Veterans Day. This flag flew on National Vietnam Veterans Day. Sir, on behalf of the Gold Star Mothers, Car Show, and a Grateful Nation, we present you with this flag of honor and remembrance of what our stars and stripes stand for, our freedom and our democracy. And this man has given his all for those core values.
A big round of applause.
Additionally, as our Gold Star sons approach our hero veteran, we have a quilt to give him, made for him by the hands of several veterans in the Massachusetts area. It is a comfort quilt made to honor his service, remember his sacrifice, and know every time that blanket is on him that it is all of our love wrapped around him, reminding him that he is not forgotten and he is loved by everybody here today and a grateful nation. Young men, you may approach our hero veteran. This blanket in the corners have the American flag, and in the center are the backs of t-shirts worn by other veterans from across the country, letting him know that his brothers and sisters in arms are with him always, and that we have not forgotten the service he gave us in Vietnam. We honor you. We will never forget you. And we are thankful you are here with us today for us to say, welcome home, sir, and thank you for all you've done. Let's raise it up for this hero.
Okay, now who came here for a car show? Thank you. You can start handing the awards out. For those of you that haven't picked up your awards, see Carolyn at the registration desk. She'll explain to you what you need to do. But I'd like to have the awards done by 1:30 because I think the rain's going to hold off. But 1:30, if you can have your cars picked and your trucks picked and your motorcycles picked by that time. And come see all our lovely vendors. They're so deserving of your time. And, you know, thank you for sharing your day with us. Oh, hold on a second. Sharon Hollingshead, she's my helper. Just wanted to let everybody know July the 4th, there'll be a car show here. Second annual Club Show. Please show up. All the cookies go to kids.
I know.
Over here, babe. You stay with me. Let them all go get in place and we'll take some pictures. See, he's smart. He brought all of his today. Replace everybody. Alright, you're going to have to help me and make sure all the doctors are looking over this way, okay?
Oh, handlers. Stand there with your dog in the heel position, please.
Wait a second, okay? Stay over here.
Hey. Yeah, you should be behind people.